Hey, so look, y'all, check this out. So this is just to show off that beauty, that character. Okay, we got casted resin in down here. We got casted resin filled in. This is basically what it is on the front side. It was this right here, so we had a chunk basically about yay big, and really didn't have nothing to do with it, and it's too pretty to just throw over in the wood pile. So we sanded this down. This is going to be an oil application, and there's our piece here. This is going to now be a resin application because we wanted our color, everything like that to come to life. So we'll get into that. Seal coat, flood coat. This is going to be an oil. So this is a great opportunity because we got one finish one way, we got a different finish another way. And believe me, there's way more finishes than that. Automotive finish, there's all kinds of finishes. So these are two of them. One's an oil, one's a resin. We're going to go over both. But this one here, this one is sanded to 400. This one again is a lot higher up to the 4,000 because when our seal coat hits this, we want it to lay down really smooth. We don't want to have a bunch of stuff going on in the seal coat because a flood coat is going over that, and we don't want to be able to see through that flood coat and see all those little bumps and imperfections. So this really helps us, and it definitely helps us with the resin itself. Wood and resin together is a very opposites attract. It's a very, what you would do to this, you can't really do to this. What you would do to this, you can't really do to this. And it's just a vicious cycle. So we're going to go ahead and do that one with the resin. This one here with the Odies. We're going to use the Odies, the universal here, not the dark one. Okay. And there are so many finishes, it's unreal. Osmo, there is automotive finishes, there's so many clear coats, tints, just different things. So we're not trying to confuse you, we're just trying to tell you about what we're doing on this particular project and then what we're doing on this particular project. We're trying to keep it a little more simplified. Doesn't always work that way for us. But you can tell that's a lot more clear. And let me show you here. Look at the difference. So the universal, come on over here, Tom. There's the dark, you can see that a mile away, and then look at that. So I mean, that's the huge difference. And this is almost like a stain injected in here. So basically, if this jar looked like that and we applied a stain down in there, we're guessing that's how Odies come up with that one, considering you can stain these. So we're going to go ahead and apply the oil to this one here. This is going to be beautiful. And opposite of this guy is the almost, I know it's fogged up right now, that's because of the sanding. When the actual resin hits this, it's going to bring everything rejuvenated. That clarity is going to come right out. The blue is going to come back. This one here, as you can see, this is more of a solid color all the way around, so there ain't much transparency going on. So this oil right here, even the dark wouldn't have hurt this one. When you get real close to a crystal clear, to a clarity, it really matters what goes on because it could potentially fog up your piece. It could change the tint of your piece, and that's what happened to us when we went with that dark on it. So we've made our adjustments here. Bear with us. We are going to go ahead and apply this. Hey Tom, where's my little microfiber towel, brother? Okay, cool. 2 seconds. There we go. All right, so so here we go. Look at that goodness. We're going to put some on there just like that. Okay, don't take a whole lot. Matter of fact, that's a whole lot. There we go. All right, I'm going to set this up here. So check this out. You know, we find resin very soothing. It's not about just producing pretty things and awesome techniques and finishes and all that sort of stuff. It is about, you know, beauty. It's about falling in love with what you do for a living. And, you know, if you're any type of artsy, if you got any type of artsy in you, then you'll know what I'm saying here. It's very relaxing for me in time. We're going to leave the bottom right now because it's going to sit on this piece of wood here. So I'm going to go ahead and get all the sides. See, and you can see the difference in the resin already. See how it didn't tint it? We didn't lose anything. We didn't. And that's just stunning. It's beautiful. Go ahead. Smaller pieces are hard, Tom. I got big, huge hands. All right. So I'm really just making sure everything's good. And this one here will probably take a couple of coats as well. Sometimes on the smaller pieces, I can't, you know, it's just hard. It's so small. And then everything kind of becomes slick. Look at that. Got that right on there. Get that right off. It's just on the surface here. And it must have been because I had something right there on the board. So, whatever that was. There we go. Let me get that out the way. Alright, so y'all know the drill. Got about 40 minutes with this, and that's fine, because now we're going to switch over and move right over here and get this seal coat on this piece over here. So look, check that out. Get up here in the light. So see, we didn't lose any clarity. We didn't lose nothing. I mean, that sucker, that's what we thought was going to happen to the dark. This is a lot more, this particular pigment right here, this blue, it's got some metallics in it. It's got a thicker body to it. You know, just a lot of different makeups as to why an Odies dark could have hit this and probably wouldn't have done anything to it. Something very low lusting, very see-through, clarity, all that stuff. You know, the Odies dark would have, it did exactly like that top over there. It just tinted it the wrong color, but I mean, that is gorgeous. So you all be sure and tune in. We'll pop out the next video. We're gonna put that seal coat on there for y'all to see, followed by the flood coat. So don't miss that, and then we'll end up doing the bottom of this, and we'll show you buffing it out and everything, how it looks. All right, y'all, we're headed to our class. It's all buffed out. We just wanted to show you. So you see a big difference now. It's just beautiful. Till the next one.